Well, hello and welcome back to the tower and the tower. So now there are two towers, and we're going to talk about how we became a tale of two towers. So we're going to start with Little Tower first, because I think this is going to be a lot quicker than Big Tower. So this is Noob Tower over here. This is clearly Pro Tower over here. And some of you, this is Noob Tower to you. But, you know, I can't be number one in every game I play. But let's take a look at Noob Tower over here. Now you will clearly see that Noob Tower is farming tier 2. So we already have started farming tier 2. I was kind of surprised. And we're gonna go ahead and end this. Alright, so what? Oh, right, it's the tournament this week. So yes, we got out of copper, we are in silver. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised we're already in silver. I don't want to queue up right now. I don't know when I'm going to queue up. That's going to be kind of a surprise. I'm actually making this video early. And also, we have unlocked all the way to tier 8. So we got to tier 860. I couldn't believe it. I was like, yeah, any moment now I'm just going to stop unlocking things. And then I didn't. So, yeah, we started farming tier 2. I think we're going to sit in tier 2 for a while. But yeah, so that was the tournament. This is our first tournament. And I guess I'll tell you guys, like, if you didn't watch this, so how this came about. So if you've been on Reddit, everybody is complaining about how hard keys to get. I wrote a simulation in C# that simulated what would happen if 10,000 new gold players showed up. Well, imagine that. It makes about 42. Was it 40? No, it's not 40. Yeah, 10,000 is about 42 new Legends brackets. So if you're complaining about how difficult Legends is, and you don't have an alternate account making Legends easier for you, you only have yourself to blame. If we all make alternate accounts, and we all do the tournaments with both our main and our alternate accounts, it makes the tournaments easier for your main accounts, simply by pushing more people into Legends. So, if you want easier Legends brackets, don't sit there and cry about how hard Legends is. I mean, I guess you can cry. But while you're crying, make a second tower account, and let's get going. You only technically need to get to tier 1 wave 60 on your second tower account, but I would recommend you at least try to make it to gold. You should at least try to get there. If you do make it to gold, then you're basically, like, once you get to gold, you don't even have to do the tournament anymore. You can just queue up and then just close it and not do anything with it. The reason it's good to get to gold is because every time you join gold, you're one extra player and you're pushing players into platinum, and that's what your goal is. You just want to be pushing other players into platinum, etc. Now, obviously for me, I'm going to keep playing this account. So what happened is I made the account. Somebody was like, what's the player ID? I put the player ID in chat, not thinking anybody would actually do anything with it. And they said, and somebody said, if you get gifted the ad free, will you keep the account? And I said, sure. And then somebody gifted me the ad free. I actually don't know who gifted me the ad free. And then somebody else gifted me the 2x. And I couldn't help myself, because I'm sitting here like, I purchased the epic pack myself. The reason being is because I was like, if I'm going to do anything serious with this account, I need to have the 3x, because, like, if I'm trying to do card masteries at some point to show you a second account with card masteries, I was going to need it. So I caved and I bought it. Also, I'll say this, I don't know how you free-to-play players do it. It was absolutely knowing I could get, and again, I got the 2x pretty quickly. Somebody gifted that to me, but just knowing that I could get the 2x and the 3x and triple my coins, and with how long the runs were taking, or not how long, how short the runs were taking, how much I had to interact with the game, I just bought it. I couldn't help myself. And like I said, if I was going for card masteries or something, there's no way I couldn't buy it if I was going after card masteries or something like that, because it's just instantly triple. So here we are. So that's the backstory. And let's look at the event. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to do a lot of the event, but there is something I'm going to be able to do. And so, and that's something is actually we're actually going to buy the cards. This is generally what I would say not recommended. But I want to do it. I want to get it for the event. Oh, and I have to be super careful. Okay, so I need to get 40, and I think it's 80. So cash can, yeah, you know what? It doesn't even matter. There's 40. And if you're wondering how I have so many gems already, for whatever reason, it glitched, and it gave me the premium passes I already had. 40 and 80. Okay. Oh, it doesn't show you. Okay, it doesn't show that to you. Okay, it's fine. So we got the coins. So, and if you're watching and you're starting out, here's what you're supposed to do. I found this out later. You're supposed to get the enemy balance card. You draw cards until you get the enemy balance card, the coins card, and the cash card. And then you get the 3 slots. Obviously, I should have got lab. And then once you have this, 3 card slots, enemy balance, coin, and cash. So cash, just pretend this is cash. I'm using critical coin because cash isn't as necessary now. If I was still newer, cash would be a lot more powerful. Critical coin is actually really good too, especially early game. We'll talk about that in a minute. We'll talk about the reason critical coin is because basic enemies don't give coins unless you have the critical coin card. If you have the critical coin card, they do give coins. So that's why I have this in here, just so the basic enemies are actually worth coins. But you would normally start out, you would draw until you got enemy balance, coins, and cash, and it should happen within it. For me, it was 18 card draws. Then, once you have that, you would get the, I think the 3rd and 4th, you would save up for the 3rd and 4th lab. You would actually only use 2 labs until then. So, that's just something to keep in mind. The only reason I did this incorrectly is because I knew I needed to, I wanted to get that for the event, and I think, yes, it got me, it at least got me the safe path relic, which is 2% tower damage. That's not really useful for me right now, but it might be useful for me in the future. And then, of course, I was able to get both themes, and I think we're just going to save up. I know a lot of people are going to say, go ahead and get that 15. I'm just going to save for now. What am I saving for? We'll spend it, I guess. It's hard for me to buy this, but I'm going to do it. So we'll just do that one. And then obviously I'm not going to get to the Eternal Quest. I mean, that 5% tower health would have been really nice. We'll have to get it another time. I mean, there's not much else to say. I mean, what are you going to do, you know? I don't know that I will be able to do any of these other quests, because I don't think I got any of the other cards I need, right? I only have the Super Tower cards, so none of the other quests are going to happen. If I get perks unlocked, I might be able to do Poison Swamp, and I might be able to do Black Hole. I mean, we have a draw here, so I don't know if I could get Energy Net. If I get Energy Net, I'll, you know, do it. Same if I get Energy Shield, I'll try to do it. But anyways, that was that. We have some coins. So as you can see, okay, well, health is cheaper. We'll buy health. I've just been oscillating back and forth these. I need to keep some in the bank for labs. Yeah, I don't have any cards. I got to save up for the labs now. And what did you come with? Cash and free upgrade. No, we're going to just shatter you. Well, I shattered all my mods. Oh, I guess I had forgotten to upgrade these, but that's fine. We'll upgrade them now. So I did get mods. I think this happened in one of the, it happened in one of the videos. I think it happened during the tournament video. So we got mods unlocked. I actually kind of slept on milestones, and that's why I did so many. It actually took a while to do all these, and I unlocked a bunch of research. I don't know what I'm going to be researching, but this is that. Obviously, we're not going to gamble on modules at all until I get at least the lab slot. Probably even longer than that, but we'll see what happens. Which brings us to labs. So this is what I'm doing for now. Obviously, it would have been nice to get the 5th lab. I know how important the 5th lab is, but I also really wanted to get that 2% damage in the event. And I wasn't sure I was going to get it without buying the cards. So sacrifices had to be made. I don't think this is going to be a big setback. It's about 700 gems. I don't think it's going to be too big of a setback. You know, kind of depends on if I can do more milestone pushing. Like if I can get to tier 9, that's 40 gems. And then if I can get to... And if I can get to tier 10, that'll be some extra gems. So we'll have to see. Obviously, this account, like I'm missing Premium Pass 3 and 4. So I have 1, 2, 5, and 6 on this account. Because Google Play, when I added this, like I made it on a dummy account because I wasn't going to keep it. Then I moved it over to my main Play account. And as soon as I did, it gave me the 4 of the 6 Premium Passes. So that's nice. So, and the milestones have actually helped me tremendously in getting where I am. If you're wondering, like, how did you get so far? It's because of the milestone packs. And so finally, without any more stalling, we're just going to draw an ultimate weapon. Now, I had a choice between Death Wave and Chain Lightning before, and I chose Death Wave. What are we going to get? Spotlight and Chain Lightning this time. I guess we're going to take Spotlight. This is weird because it changed 1. Alright, so now we have Spotlight, so that's kind of interesting. And of course, we're just going to save up for the next ultimate weapon. That's all there kind of is to do. So I think that's everything we're going to do with this account. This does mean I can get the Spotlight missile. Do we even have that unlocked? Can I even research that? Yeah, so I do have the Death Wave ones unlocked. It's sort of weird because I'm actually so broke, I can't do a lot of things. Like, a lot of things are just too expensive for me. Oh, well, there's Spotlight coin bonus, so I can get that going at some point. When I'm not broke. Where is... I guess I haven't unlocked Spotlight missile. Okay. Well, there's Spotlight missile. We'll get that eventually. Yeah, I'm just doing lab speed, lab coin discount, and of course game speed. And perks. So I want to get perks unlocked. Once perks are unlocked, 15 hours, 16 hours. Okay, that's a pretty good time. So that's how and that's kind of all we can talk about. So really, once I get this done, I will be focusing on cards. So I really did want to get the 5th lab, but I also wanted to like, I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough, and I kind of regret it now because I probably would have had enough to do the cards second. It is what it is. So now we're just going to send this. So if you want to see him, he's here. And yes, I named him Zaerdin, and yes, I am in the guild now. So I know the guild's kind of difficult. I'm waiting to make any determination about the people on the bottom here. If you're watching this video and you're like, oh, well, I'm on vacation or something, please just let me know in the comments. So, but I'm not going to do anything right now with the bottom here just yet. But if this continues after V27 comes out, which is going to be, we were told today, this is the only thing I know, it's going to come out in August. It's going to come mid to late August. So I'm gonna say that's probably going to be, like, if I was doing the patch, that's going to be the 18th or the 25th of Monday, because they push their patches out because of the way the store works. They come out on a Monday. So it's either going to be August 18th or August 25th. Circle your calendars for it. 2 weeks away, and it's some change. 2 to 3 weeks away, okay? And And that's my guess. And the reason they're doing that is because everybody's going to buy the stone packs in August. You're going to buy your stone packs. I got to buy... Now I got 2 towers. I got to buy double stone packs. And I got to buy all the stone packs and all that. Now this is like going to be, you know... This is now going to be like a mortgage payment. And I'm kidding. I don't buy the stone packs. It's impossible. I don't even want the stone packs on my new account. While I know I could buy 1 stone pack and just hyper accelerate my account right here, I'd rather just like, let's just play the game. Okay? So please don't give the new tower a stone pack. If you do want to donate a stone pack, this big boy can always take a stone pack. I just don't want to get a stone pack here because then basically I skip like the entire beginning of the game. Like if this account gets further, like let me at least get like to where I'm farming like tier 11 or something on this account. If you want to give me one, I'm gonna, you know. But like right now, let me go through the early game because I have a lot of people that come to the channel and they're like, "Hey, I'm just starting in the game. What would you do?" And I'd be like, "Oh, yeah, I have no idea. I started the game so long ago. Hey, I'm glad it." Most of the time people ask me that, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I started a long time ago because you have so many. The amount of choices you can make now. You have so many more choices you can make now. But that's why this is going to be a good exercise for me to kind of figure out what I'm supposed to do as a new player, if I was a new player. So that covers the first tower. Holy, that was a long time for the first tower. I guess I'm lucky I just kept farming. I was doing an experiment. Oh, yeah, let me show you this. And then we're going to switch towers here, okay? So these are my records. Oh, man, I should be farming tier 3. Holy crap. Yeah, I probably should be farming tier 3 already. Okay, well, maybe I'll be farming tier 3. Let's switch to tier 3. I probably have to do tier 1 overnight and tier 3 during the day. Alright, so we'll try tier 3. We'll just leave him in tier 3. I'm already farming tier 3. I know somebody's going to be so excited to hear that I'm farming tier 3. Somebody was very jealous of my progress. That's all I can say. Alright, now on to the main tower. So if you are, you know, if you skip the little tower, that's fine. This is the pro tower, or as pro as I can get. Alright, I do have to kill the run. So I was doing a comparison between tier 14 and tier 15. And so they're pretty equal, but it takes me 2,000 more waves in tier 14, so obviously tier 15 is the winner. I had somebody else who got the reverse effect, that's why I was trying it, because I'm like, dang, I swear tier 15 is better for me. So I guess it was. That's okay, we tried it, it's fine. Okay, obviously I have to get those last 2 medals, and I did get gifted an event pass, so thank you very much for that. And yeah, we have enough to get... Okay, I think this is the last one for Ampy. So, where are my keys at? Oh, I have 57 keys. I can actually... Oh, you know, hold on. I'm all out of order here. 3rd and 4th for Legends, so that was great. This is a bad one, but that's fine. We recovered. You know, bad one, recovered. It's gonna happen. You're gonna get a bad one here or there. That kind of my second place is the 7th place is kind of knocking me down because of the second places I got. So kind of is what it is. It's fine. Let's go look at the vault. So I have seen a lot of people with bot spec. And now I'm like, oh, should I get bot spec? It's a dilemma. Not gonna lie. It's 100 keys, and I'm like, should I get bot spec? I think I can push it off. Let's look at the power tree. It feels weird that I don't have the 5% damage boost, but, you know. Oh, I can get the bot. Yeah, I'll take the bot range. Then this is... Yeah, then I want to go up the left side here. Yeah, we'll just keep doing the power tree because I'm almost at the end. Until the update, and the update's going to add more to the power tree, and then I'm big, oh. That's not really good. I'm going to sit on these keys. I'll take that. I'm going to sit on these until I have... I guess I can't. I really should grab this as soon as I can, so... Just because that's going to be extra damage with the... That's going to help my module. So here we are. So we have Shockwave, Death Defy, and Orbs. Okay. Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh, that's the workshop upgrade. Oh, yeah, we'll buy... There. Are you satisfied? So, okay, so that covered the tournament. That covered the bots. Let me switch this back. This, okay, we got the last box. I didn't do the guild with the other account. Well, I can do it right here. I just bought the 2%. Okay, there. That's all I could do. There's no way, because I started at a weird time, there's no way I'm gonna get everything, so... Anyways, back here, we have 330, we have bought all the themes, I'm gonna grab Nightlife, we got the 2%. Okay, and then we'll buy the bits. Okay, sold out of bits. I guess we'll buy the diamonds. And that should be sold out of diamonds. Okay, so we'll just keep making our way through here. That's the guild. Obviously, the second guild is struggling a little bit, but we're gonna be working on that. Now that I'm in there, it's even more important than ever, I guess. And let's go through modules, since I just grabbed some. Okay, did we get enough to level anybody up? We have enough triangles, I think, now. Yep. 50 quadrillion, you hurt me. Alright, so that's it. And then we'll come over here, and we'll do enhancements. And yeah, we're gonna keep doing enhancements. I feel like the damage has been pretty helpful. Yeah, we can grab one. I don't know how much higher we're going to take damage. I think we're going to take it to like 275 or maybe even 3, depending. Then we're going to try probably coming back here and doing some more coin bonus and free upgrades. I'm not really sure if this is the best move, but it's the move I'm doing for now. I mean, maybe I should get some more skips too, because skips are a little behind. But I do feel like the damage itself has really been helping me just get more waves. And we'll just keep trying. Like, you know, I went from... So I still go between 3,500, but I did hit a record of almost 4,200 waves. So we'll keep going. Obviously, we'll save this for the tournament tomorrow. Cards, there's nothing to see for cards. Nothing to see for modules. And we're just doing the same research as we've been doing. That's all that's going on. I didn't even talk about research on the other account, but yeah, I don't know what to say. So one thing is, I know people are going to ask me, what are you saving your stones for? I'm saving them for the update. We don't know what's going to be in the update. I don't know what's going to be in the update, but what I do know is this. I mean, honestly, if we're looking at 6 tournaments away, I should have 4,200 stones by the time the update drops. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. If there's no stone sink... well, I guess I'm getting that golden combo. I'll probably get the golden combo and get more duration. I just can't help myself. If there are stone sinks in the update, obviously that throws a wrench into my plans, and we'll deal with whatever those are. But I am just looking at that golden combo. I was thinking like, oh, I'll be finally do my, and I'm like, oh, golden combo. You're right there. So it's a difficult decision to actually hold off on this, you know, when we're so close. But it is what it is. So that's what's going on with that. And of course, there's nothing exciting on research. Since we know, let's see if it's 2 weeks. I don't know that these will be done. I don't know if any of these will be done in 2 weeks. We're kind of assuming that's 70 days. I don't know. I don't want to even look it up at the calculator, to be honest with you. We'll just figure it out when the update drops, because it's going to be a whole thing. And who knows if the update even has research to do. And yeah, I ruined my perfect 39 bonus. Oh well. But that is, I think, everything on top of everything on top of everything. I think I covered absolutely everything I could cover. Obviously, yeah, this is my life now. We have 2 towers. They're both going to be growing. And yeah, I'm farming tier 3 already, so that's kind of cool. I know somebody's going to be like... Somebody's going to have a very visceral response to that. I'm going to tell you that right now. I know there was somebody that's very jealous of my tower, and I like had to explain, like, dude, I immediately got the extra coins and all this, you know. I have the 2 premium passes unlocked, or really the 4 premium passes unlocked. I mean, it has really accelerated my gameplay. So, I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm not gonna unhave the premium passes, you know. I'm not gonna slow my progress down. It's just not gonna happen. You just need to take a chill pill. I know you're watching this video too. Oh, and just, you know, one thing I forgot to mention for my slow tower, and I might as well say this, is this is how it leveled up. I leveled it up so differently. I went basically full turtle. So I got thorns to like 20%. Then I worked on defense absolute and defense percent a little bit. And then as defense absolute, well, it was more defense absolute than thorns. And as both of those got higher, then I started adding some defense percent in. And then as those 3 got higher, I think I started at 20% thorns. And then I would use cash to buy it up to 34%. Because at 34%, it would be everything would have to hit me 3 times, and it would be guaranteed to die on the 3rd hit. So it was 20% for 5 hits, 34% for 3 hits, 51, and then I went to 51 just to have a little extra. You know, same thing with 34. Well, at 33 wouldn't be enough, but I went to 51 for 2 hits, and 51 is 4 like. The boss takes half damage from thorns, so at 20%, the boss would only take 10% damage, so it'd be 10 hits for the boss. At 34%, it's 17%, so it's 8 hits for the boss. At 50%, it's 4 hits for the boss. The next breakpoint is 67%, and then it's 2 hits. No, it's 3 hits for the boss. And the final is, of course, 99%. But getting to 99% it took me a long time, so I wasn't really worried about it, because the difference between 37% and a 99% is it's 3 hits either way. So it wasn't worth worrying about. It'll be 2 hits when I get it to 100%. But that requires like a module or a relic or something like that to get it over 100%. So anyways, that's how I started. And then once I had my defense absolute, some defense, and some thorns, it was just grinding until I maxed these 4 out. Like basically working on coins first, then cash them, then coins, then cash, then coins and cash. And then I eventually maxed these out, and then when all those were maxed out, I got some free utility upgrades. I did get a little upgrade along the way, and then I got free utility upgrade maxed out, and then I came back, and then I went back here, and it was defense percent and defense absolute, and I just did all, and I did thorns in the breakpoints, right? And yeah, that's what we got here. So that's how I would recommend starting out. Like, all this stuff over here, I didn't even worry about it until I was farming much higher stages. So that was definitely not how I approached the game originally. I know a lot of people asked how I did it at first. At first, I was just guessing. Like, like, I knew that my defense, I knew enough to know that defense was better than offense. Like, just the way everything scaled in tier 1, like, you can just... and I feel like the scaling, like, honestly, on the second playthrough, knowing as much as I know about the game, I'm like, damn, this scaling is just ridiculous. I would have, you get enemies that have millions of health, and they have no attack, and it's like, this makes EHP, like, just stand out so good, and I just don't understand. I don't understand why the scaling between health and attack is a little closer, like, like, make more sense, but it is what it is, And anyways, when I went to get the cash card, it took me 18 cards to get the cash card, and then I had to buy the extra card slot, and so that's where we are. And that kind of covers everything for both of these. Like, obviously there's not nearly as much for me to say for my current tower. We're mostly just waiting for V27. I did see that somebody with fewer lifetime stones than me. Oh, yeah. I'll put the stat pages up for both of them. And this will be kind of the end of it. I did see someone with fewer stones than me actually has beaten tier 18. So I'm probably too econ heavy, but it's hard to say because they could have gone in a completely different. Why did this pause? They both paused. They could have gone just in a completely different build than me, more tournament focused. Like I said, I was kind of following the tournament for the most part, and it's really, for me to get to second or first place, it's kind of an anomaly for that to happen. I think there was maybe one time it was close. Fourth place is good enough for me. But remember, if you want easier brackets, you need to make an alt. That's why I have 2 towers. But anyways, that was a lot of rambling. So once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.